Uh, Random encounter. This might be a long game, might be a short game. I have no idea. I'm doing it from the seat of my pants. So, uh, have two players. Uh, let's hear who they're playing. Starting off with Matt, number 2.
Hello, everybody. I'm Matthew. I'll be playing Eridan, the fighter rogue, who has a penchant for being a little overly dramatic about things.
And Chapo.
All right. My name is Chapo, and I'm playing Elizabeth. She's a level 4 Blade Seeker, basically. It's a new character. I'm kind of starting her off a little bit higher level than first. She's got jet black hair. She's got really crystal blue eyes. She wears black studded leather armor with she kind of has the bottom part of her armor is kind of got like a what are those called? Like I don't know what they're called. Anyways, I'll show a picture later. Anyways, she currently wields a bone longsword, and that's about it right now.
Okay. I'm going to fast forward through you joining the
That's fine.
guild because so it's early afternoon. A person comes down from upstairs and puts a writ on the board saying there's an open job that was passed on to the guild. The women have been disappearing out of the West End. They need a person or a group of people to investigate what's going on. The reward is just a lump sum of 250 gold.
Okay, sounds good.
How do you approach the board?
I'll come up to the board and look at the job. I guess an Eridan is with me.
Yeah, she's around.
Eridan is are you human or elf?
Human.
Okay. So yeah, I'd probably take the job and then look for somebody else to go with me, I guess. Seeing as Eridan is around, I'll walk up to her and introduce myself. Hello, I'm Eridan. I'm not Eridan. I'm Elizabeth.
I started to say that's funny because that's my name.
Yeah, she said. Let me start that. Strike that. Reverse it.
Well, there's only so many names in the world.
Yeah,
you're bound to repeat.
Elizabeth comes up to Eridan, says, "Hello, I'm Elizabeth.
How you doing? Find something?"
Yeah, I believe there's a some work here. Yeah, I might attempt to tackle. If you will accompany me, I believe we might be able to handle it together."
I've got nothing better to do.
All right. She looks at you and sizes you up and down, nods. You seem pretty competent. She puts out her hand. She says, formally, I'm Elizabeth.
Aridin holds out her hand and says, well, formally, I'm Aridin.
All right. Well, 2 female warriors in the world can't be wrong.
Yeah, with all this meat running around, you want a woman every once in a while.
Yeah. It's actually not a bad idea. She starts giving the eye net. Anyways, we got work to do. Let's not get sidetracked with carnal pleasures.
We can always save it for later.
Yeah, she is a really pretty woman, or elf woman. Her charisma is a 15, so she's not doing too bad.
Yeah, my charisma is like 8, so I'm kind of brash.
That's okay. She don't mind.
Why are all the strong female adventurers lesbians?
Oh, honey, I'm not a lesbian. I'm bisexual.
As am I. I like all pleasures, if they catch my whim.
I should introduce you to this lion fellow that I met the other day.
Mhm.
He is looking for somebody else to join his pride or harem or something along those lines.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with all the fur.
I'd probably cut him up.
Yeah, he had a couple of good scars. He might be into that.
Well, I'll turn him into a pussy.
I think life already did that.
It might have. Generally, males that react that way have issues. I don't like issues.
It gets entertaining every once in a while, though.
Depends. Either way, I don't believe I don't believe that one will probably catch my eye. Okay, so where's this job at?
You've got the flyer, not me.
I know, I'm asking Matt.
Yeah. The job is to find out why women are disappearing from the West End. That's the poorer side of town.
All right. Well, my dear, you ready to roll?
Yeah, we might be able to get some information from my street contacts.
Okay. So we'll head out.
Roll investigation, Aridin, for if you're trying to find a street contact.
All right. Let me double check my modifier. Yes. That is going to be 16.
It's good enough that you can find someone. Not the best guy in town that you usually try and go to, but that guy is not responding or you can't find him, but you got someone close.
Oh.
Yeah.
This would probably be Eel. It's one I ran across the last time that kind of sucked.
Yeah, he did. He did suck, didn't he?
It's not him.
Okay, good, because I owed him twice as much for the information I was going to have to buy.
No. I didn't want to try and impersonate him. Leave that for the person who created him. But you get a guy that seems somewhat knowledgeable and not as desperate. So you're probably going to have to actually pay out money this time.
I paid out last time too.
Yeah, but real money this time.
Oh, wow. It's all right. I've got a little more in my pocket this time.
Yeah. So, what are you looking for? Potions, poisons, blueprints.
Just to see if they'd heard any rumors about what's going on in the West End, to see if they had any word about what might be happening to the women.
Yeah. There are a lot of rumors running around of what's going on there. Yeah, a lot of rumors. I might need some help clarifying what rumors are somewhat true and somewhat false. And he sort of has his hand somewhat out, and his fingers are. It's a universal symbol for give me some money and I'll start talking some more.
All right, I'll give him 50 gold and say, there's more where that come if I like where the rumors are going.
Yeah. He
As long as they're true.
pockets the hefty amount of gold that you gave him. And he says, well, what I've heard is that a group of people have been abducting women off the streets. Mind you, the guards don't make the rotations in this end as much as they do in other areas, so if you can time it right, you can pretty much get away with anything. That's kind of why people are only here if they have to be. Mind you, where they take the women, I'm not 100% sure, but it's been happening somewhat on a regular basis for the last 4 days.
Could you give me possibly a couple of ideas of where you might have heard they're being taken? I'll slip him another 25 gold.
Roll an insight.
All right. Of course, I kind of suck at that. Yeah, that's 17.
That's actually pretty
sorry.
good.
16. I've got a -1.
That's still pretty good. Baseline's 10, so. But with that insight, you don't think you need to slip them that much more gold. I need to find my aluminum map.
In that case, I'll just slip him 10.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna screen share.
It's the infinite.
Yeah, it for some reason Photos doesn't want to open shares an application, so I have to do it that way. Either that or I'm just not saying it upright. So it's this area right here that's like the poor area, and then it's sort of there are low income spots throughout the city, but this is sort of the main point of, all the down and outs. So
basically, that's the projects.
yeah, like you got the high ends here and merchants and middle class rune route. So guards kind of focus down at this end and then go over to the middle class and then sometimes come in here on the way back to their rotation. But mm, there's not a lot of foot travel from the guard. It does help, but around here there is the jail, basically. I'm forgetting medieval term, but there is a jail somewhere around in here.
Okay.
So because of that, there is some guard presence, but it's not that much. So yeah, this is the general area where things been happening.
Yeah, being new to the city, I'm not going to be overly familiar with the area.
Yeah. But you've been here long enough to know. Like you've been here at least a month, so you generally know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So he's told you what. Well, he's kind of told you what's going on. It's more like you came. He kind of just gave you another lead.
All right. I'd share this information and tell Elizabeth we should probably check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do either of you have? Well, Elizabeth's not going to have this, but does Eric have a bag of holding?
Aridin does not.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. You spent like an hour tracking that guy down, so it's still afternoon-ish. Are you going to go try and go down there and talk to people?
Sure.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Roll investigation if you can try and find someone to talk to.
Alrighty. That is not looking good. That's a 7 plus 1 is 8.
Okay. How does Elizabeth do?
What are you rolling?
Investigation.
Okay. Let's see. She got a 15.
Okay. You're able to, being women, you're able to coax an older woman to talk to you.
Okay.
She says a couple nights ago she heard noise outside of her window. A nice young woman that she knew that lives down the road from her. Basically, a cart came up. A bunch of guys in dark clothing jumped out, grabbed her, and pulled her into the cart and rolled off.
What did this cart look like? Was there anything that would stand out, or is it just a plain cart?
It was um, it was not an open cart. It was um, it had a solid. It was like a work cart, a space of a work cart, but it wasn't covered like it wasn't a carriage like, but it had.
You just kind of like a box.
Yeah, it was like a box with
Was there
an
any-
open door on the end.
Was there any writing on it?
No, it was just plain.
Okay. What type of horse was it being pulled by?
I didn't really pay attention to the horse.
Okay. Any distinguishing features of the men?
Uh, they were tall. Uh, uh, they uh, were wearing blacks and grays. Um, n- no, no distinguishing facial features. They were all pretty young. I'd say mid-20s. They are all human.
Yeah, room
Did
for
you-
another.
Uh,
I think one other Dark Archer guy might want to come in.
yeah, you're not too far in your investigation. They can jump in.
Did you happen to see which way the cart went when they rolled away?
And went that way, and she points towards the main road.
All right. Would that be the way that we came into the area?
Yeah.
Would I have noticed any large